Alright, so welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing good and everything is totally fine with you guys. So, we're going to speak about Michail Antonio. So, apparently, Michail Antonio is back in training again after a mishap just a few weeks ago, but he's back in training right now. Now, we all know that Michail Antonio has been out for almost 3 months. Last game he played was in Jamaica. Can you imagine? In Jamaica versus Canada. That game that Canada came here and Michail Antonio had to walk off the pitch in the early hours in November. In November, people. But he's back on pitch, on track right now. Apparently in January, New Year's Eve, I think, Michail Antonio posted an image of him in like a machine saying that he's ready, prepping and ready to go. But unfortunately, things didn't work out. So we're gonna get into details of that. Also, we're gonna go in further discussion where that is concerned and tell you guys what happened and en route back here. So what I want to do before I get into that, people, I would really appreciate if you hit the like button if you're here for the first time. If not, I have no problem if you don't choose to do so. Even with subscription, if you don't choose to subscribe, definitely thank you very much again just for passing through and receive the information. Anyway, so Michail Antonio suffers injury setback after a slip at training ground. This was in January, so he was supposed to return back during this time period. He returned back to training, and unfortunately, a slip. Can you imagine a slip? So maybe you could ask yourself the question: was he fully fit? If a slip can take him out again for another few weeks, was he actually fully fit? So the West Ham forward is now expected to miss the rest of January, being ready for the FA Cup comeback on Sunday. So let's get into more details on this, what happened before what's happening now. West Ham Michail Antonio has reported suffer another injury setback on his brink of return to action and could miss the rest of January. The forward has been sidelined since he suffered a medial knee ligament damage while playing for Jamaica against Canada in November. Antonio, who is 33 years old, people remember the age, you don't know. So when I start pick up so much injuries at this age, you have to definitely realize that it's down the hill now. It's down the hill now from then, you have to realize that. Was expected to play a part in West Ham FA Cup third round tie against Bristol City on Sunday after 2 months out. Unfortunately couldn't make it. Antonio suffered a setback between 2 and 3 weeks when he slipped in training at West Ham Green Rush base. It does coincide with the Premier League's winter break, which means Antonio won't miss too much action. West Ham next play a fixture against Sheffield on January 21st. See, it's for how long that happened. Anyways, manager David Moss has ruled addition. Well, that's doing the transfer window. I won't get into that. Prior to his injury, Michail Antonio has been Moyes' first try striker for the Premier League game, and also rotation so they can facilitate the Europa League, because he's been really well in the Europa League. And since his absence, he has been good. Now, getting close to comeback. This was the post that he made in the New Year's. I think it was New Year's Eve. Getting close for a comeback. Beast Mode 2.0 loading for start of 2024. Unfortunately, it didn't get to kick on as though he wished it would. Now, apart from that, the most latest report are now that Michail Antonio is back in training. Now, I'm hopeful that he's fully fit and not just a case in which you're just trying to get him in back because they want to get some points on the board. Because they're standing a chance of losing him for a longer duration. 2 to 3 months is already far out of touch where football is concerned. Coming back now, maybe he won't be sharp. He won't be fully sharp. I, for one, I'm hopefully that he's not just being rushed back because they want to get points on board. And because since he's been out, and the team, Kodos and Bowen are the two persons who have been carrying the team. Nevertheless, they need to be firing on all four front, all fronts. Definitely, that's why it's very important that Michail Antonio returns. And definitely, even though it's an injury, this much needed rest time would definitely be good for him. So hopefully recuperate fully and not just halfway. Fully. I don't know, say, where Reggae Boyz is concerned, we have the Nation League right around the corner. We're in February. We are in February, so you have to remember this now, people. February is not a long month. Once January is finished, the entire year is actually just running through. So hopefully it's going to be interesting to see how he looks coming back. I know that I'm happy that he's back now, and not there's any not that there's any more delays, because we can't afford another delay. He's our number one striker at this present moment, and I don't think we can do without our number one striker. Yes, even though Shaman Nicholson gave us those brilliant moments in the second leg versus Canada. Unfortunately, we will be without Shaman Nicholson as well. So you see the complications that we're in. That we're in a very, very dire situation at this present moment. But nonetheless, I'm happy that he's back. This is a good sign. It's a very, very good sign that he's back. Hopefully by time Nation League come around, he's firing at all front. Because I don't know, say, when Nation League come, it's going to be serious business going up against the USA team. And for one, I really, really hope, I really want to beat them. I hope so we get the job done. This is a team I really want to beat. One, their fan base says a lot. They speak a lot. Way more than the Jamaican fan base. Even though, funny enough, let me tell you this, Jamaica fan base, we are a small nation with high hopes, big dreams, high expectations as well. But we're more loud. We're more very, very loud. For a small nation, which is not one of the top teams in global football, we have a very, very loud mouth. But nonetheless, that's also how it is. That's a part of our nature. And I do think that now where football is concerned, especially national team, we have a little bit of things to be loud about. Them are great, Michail Antonio and all these. But we should also now be considering who will be next in line to join these strikers. There's a lot of youngsters popping up all over the globe who can represent Jamaica. It's going to be very, very interesting the direction that algorithms takes from here. It's 2024. We're 2 years away. 2026, Michail Antonio will be, 36? I don't think he'll be in prime condition at that point in time to lead the line for us. I think Boza, a lot will be rest on the shoulders of Boza, and who else upcoming? Maybe Cephas, Trevante Stewart, all these guys who are now playing at a particular level. A lot will be rest on their shoulder. But I'm happy to know that Michail Antonio is back on the pitch, and that is good news. Let's see if he's going to be featured over the weekend. It's going to be interesting to see if he features over the weekend, and let's see how he looks coming back from such injury, and let's pray that he remains fit from now until 2026 when he chooses to retire. Anyways, big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button. This is actually really, really good news. See you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV, people. We are out. Boom.